Butt Fumble.
Butt Fumble.
Butt Fumble.
Butt Fumble.
That is the honor.
Well, years ago, we talked to Tom Moore, then at Indianapolis, the offensive coordinator.
November 22nd, 2012. It's the second quarter in the primetime Thanksgiving Day game between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. These two teams have had very different seasons coming into this game. The Patriots were looking like they had a serious chance at avenging their Super Bowl loss the year prior, even after losing Rob Gronkowski to a broken arm in the previous week. The Jets, along with the rest of the AFC East, were sitting at 4-6. Their roller coaster of a season had begun at 2-3, but after a dominant win against the powerhouse Colts and a close overtime loss to the Patriots a week later, they began to fall apart at the seams. Two straight blowout losses to the Dolphins and the Seahawks had brought them to 3-6, but they had won their previous game against the Rams in what had looked to be a return to form. Despite their record, the Jets were only 6-point underdogs before kickoff. The first quarter was mostly uneventful, with both teams' first drives ending in 3-and-outs and their second drives ending in disappointment. A big catch by some tight end you've probably never heard of brought the Pats into scoring position, but Steven Gostkowski shanked a 39-yard field goal. Luckily for Steve, Mark Sanchez paid him back by throwing an interception in the red zone on the very next drive. The Patriots, with a little under 6 minutes left in the quarter, turned that momentum into the game's first scoring drive. The Jets were mostly unable to stop the Patriot offense, and even when they could, they'd shoot themselves in the foot with poorly timed penalties. After a consistent two-headed running attack by Stephen Ridley and Shane Vereen pushed the Pats down the field, Tom Brady connected with soon-to-be Bronco Wes Welker to cap off the drive with a 3-yard score. The Jets responded the only way they know how, by driving down the field on the back of a series of short runs by Bilal Powell, only to be stopped short on fourth down in the most New York Jets way possible.
Sean Green is the running back. He gets it, and Green will lose the ball. And it's picked up.
Tom Brady and the Patriots would score on the very next play with the least impressive 83-yard touchdown in NFL history.
They pass to the left side, and that's Vereen, and Vereen gets free down the sideline. And Vereen is inside the 30, and nobody's going to get him. Touchdown New England.
At this point, the Jets are beginning to lose any confidence they might have had coming into the game, but they still have time to turn it around. It's only the second quarter, and they just have to keep from making any big mistakes. But that's not how Mark Sanchez likes to do things. His entire career to this point has depended on his ability to take chances. That's what got his team to 2 straight AFC championships. Sanchez was a gunslinger. He lived and died on the big plays. That's one of the many reasons his career fizzled out so quickly after he left Rex Ryan's locker room. On this particular play, the Jets were planning to take a chance on the misdirection run, faking a handoff to Sean Green and instead giving it to fullback Lex Hilliard. When Sanchez snapped the ball, he mistakenly turned to the left where there was no one to receive the handoff. Realizing the play was broken, he decided to try and run for the line of scrimmage. Sanchez's impromptu scramble would create a moment that would be aired on ESPN for over a year as the world's worst. A moment that would lead the league's most dedicated fan to finally give up on his team. A moment of infamy.